there are former NBA players who are trying to declare for the draft.
How shall I address you?
Well, I'm sometimes identifying as a black trans lesbian. You can call me Royce. That's my new name.
If the WNBA won't change the rules, we are ready to join the movements, and we are considering coming out as women and putting our names in the 2027 WNBA Draft.
Now, they're not actually trying to play in the WNBA. They're grandstanding.
Yeah.
They're really just trying to make an example out of what's going on, because it's like they're making it seem like the WNBA decides the future of how we handle the transgender situation.
Yeah. It's
because there's real effects to what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I don't know any other women leagues, so I'm not going to speak in general. But the WNBA is a very powerful organization. So, like with what you're saying, it will set a certain standard, but it's not going to decide like. I don't know.
It does. Like sometimes
I don't know, man.
It does. It does because like society gets tested with the morals. When slaves first got freed and we entered society, it wasn't a smooth entrance. It's like, okay, you guys were not considered human yesterday. Now you have rights. And then slowly but surely, we had to integrate schools. We had to argue for one water fountain.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a process into integrating this shit into society. This is what's happening right now with this transgender issue. Because it's like, if you're a man who transitions to being a woman, that's fine. That's honestly perfectly fine. It's really just a matter of what clothes you're wearing at first. But now, the further that we're taking this and the more serious that it gets, there's actual, like, I don't want to say consequences, but there's real systematic things that would have to change.
I get their point. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but isn't there a better way to go about it? Like, can't they just like hold out a sign and like write, we don't like this, even though it's funny. Like, there's another side of me that's like, this is kind of stupid. Like, you know, but I think that ironically, they end up coming off as dickheads.
Yeah.
Going about it this way, even though it is a fight that people should be trying to fight, and like just that distinction between like, look, it's man sport, woman sport. It has nothing to do with like what you have going on inside you. It's just to be fair.
I don't trust their intentions. I don't think, because like the whole guys is, we're just trying to protect women. Like, we're trying to keep our regulations and our standards in place. We have segregated sports leagues for a reason, because biologically there's an advantage to having nuts.
It feels more like Joanna Man than a actual fight.
Like, it's a spoof. It feels like a spoof more than a protest.
Like, them niggas ain't dropped. They didn't get like the veteran minimum they wanted, so they trying to go to another league to get it.
They're hiding behind the guys of protecting women. I think they're really just against the trans situation.
Yeah, it's not serious. I mean, look at his wig.
He's not being. Look at him. He's got a power fist up, nigga. He looks like he's holding Mjolnir.
Yeah, I was about to say he looks like a cousin of Thor.
He just looks like Thor's little brother,
or like
Thor's little darker, blacker brother.
Yeah, or who did Idris Elba play? Like that
nigga with the eyes, the golden eyes. I don't even remember, but he was important.
Yeah,
he lived in Asgard.
The glorified door opener.
But yeah, there's no actual trans athlete pushing the issue. Like, if the situation was that person that was averaging 20-20 overseas, if she was actively trying to get into the league and going, I'm being what's the word? Discriminated against because of how I identify, then that's the issue. That's not even happening. They're just trolling.
Yeah.
They're literally just trolling, and they're hiding behind the guise of protecting women. Caitlyn Jenner had some words on this whole situation, which is interesting because she's a transgender person who's also an athlete back in the day.
Yeah.
Bruce Jenner was an Olympic track runner.
Yeah.
And apparently he was real nice. Like, that whole era was before our time. Like, I didn't even know. I just knew he was Kim Kardashian's stepdad.
Yeah.
That's all he was to me. He seemed a little gay, but that's all he was.
Yeah.
This is his opinion on it.
XXRN XY, you're out. It's that simple. And I think are doing a good job just to show the WNBA how the hypocrisy that's going on here. We have to protect women's sports. I have been coming on this show for years and years. I want to protect women's sports.
Right.
Title IX was one of the greatest legislations, and it was over 50 years ago, for women's equality. It happened to be in sports. But look at what it's done for women's sports. I don't want that to be ruined by letting biological men come in and play in women's sports. You know, XX you're in, XY you're out. You can go play with the men.
XY you're in, XX you're out. That's just almost as beautiful as like no taxation without representation, or like the snake will never die, or whatever that snake cut up shit. Yeah. It's beautiful. I like that.
All dogs go to heaven, man. It's just good. It's a phrase. It just rolls good. Where do you stand on this? Like, do you agree?
I don't think they should play with. I don't think they should be playing unfair. Whatever that means.
You know and you know what that means.
They should not be playing unfair. It has nothing in here. Okay, I haven't thought about it enough, because every time I think about it, I only think about the sports I like, which would be unfair.
Detrimental.
It would be incredibly sad to be a woman or a man
fighting Conor McGregor.
Yeah, just to see like what that would be like. But in sports where it doesn't necessarily add an advantage necessarily, chess, maybe like Dungeon and Dragon tournaments, something like that.
These are games.
It's sports competitions too.
No,
Esports.
These are games.
I'm not sure about curling because like I don't know how heavy the stick is, but any sport where everybody could like agree on like, all right, being a man or a woman doesn't necessarily add.
Tennis. Maybe not, but
tennis is
is that? But it happens. Like I've seen dudes and women play tennis together, competitive. Shit, volleyball.
That's different, and I might agree with that, right? Because that's like I forgot what they call it in tennis and volleyball, but they do have that where it's one man, one woman. That's cool, right? Maybe if they want, they can create a trans basketball league. I don't know.
That's what my thing is. I don't know. Like the word segregation, it has a horrible connotation to it.
Yeah, connotation.
Because it sounds just evil. Like you want everybody to be separate. But bathrooms are segregated by gender. Yeah. Which is an appropriate way to segregate something because there is a difference. Now, if you have a black water fountain and a white water fountain, that's unnecessary.
Unless both of them are equal and they both have the same amount of water pressure and the same amount of pH. You have to have some boundaries. Boundaries is the perfect word. Boundaries.
It's softer. Sounds safer.
Yeah, which is perfect for this type of concept.
Yeah, but a different league. That's pretty much what it boils down to. It's like a different league.
It's just,
and it's justified because this makes sense. You guys are trans athletes. Y'all compete against each other. I don't know if that's fucking rude. I don't know if that's harmful. I don't know if that's what's it but cancelable. Is that a cancelable statement?
No.
I don't know. I feel like that's fair. And the reason why I think the best solution would just be to have a league for trans athletes.
It's not enough of them though.
We don't know that. Enough trans people, enough trans athletes.
And trans athletes.
And like trans athletes that are good at what the sport, like, I was just splitting hairs, but let's say that there's enough of them. You only need 10 niggas for a basketball game.
That's true. That's true.
They don't have to have a 12 people rosters. Like, fuck it. It's just enough to get it done.
Run that shit like the big three.
Blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that trans person would probably still feel like they're not being, I don't know, like considered trans.
There is nothing that is going to make you feel accepted in this world except you. And I think that's like the biggest issue with being such a small segment like in the world, right? Like not even in America. It's not that many trans people. And so when you don't have like what you deem as proper representation, like you're gonna come off as like fucking crazy sometimes. Like trans people playing in sports is not the proper representation that should be fought for. If they're even
trans people playing in sports is not the proper representation.
It's not like that shouldn't be the first goal.
Where should they start?
I was just about
What's their prequel?
I don't know, man. Their prequel should probably be like getting kids not to stare at them. Like whatever that is, like you need to tell your kids
I think that's
not to stare.
Done.
Nah.
There's a lot. Most trans Well, not most people you see. Like if you're online, like that, like on a clip of Dean. You remember that clip on Dean the Great and AB stream where
I don't remember no gay shit.
Well, okay, that sounds like a lie. That sounds like most of your memories are probably gay. Why would you even have to say that? You don't remember any gay shit?
Why are you questioning it?
Because it don't make sense. I feel like you're Enes Kanter in yourself. What are you grandstanding
what the
about?
Fuck
nigga?
you digging for? No bully.
I ain't digging for nothing. I don't do tunnels.
What was you saying, nigga?
I honestly don't remember.
I was like, this nigga made me gay. I'm like it.
You are. But
I know.
What was the point you had just made?
I had just made the point that